There seems to always be some kind of big news that happens during the week that people are going to be like freaked out about, and this is just one of those things, right? What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. So, as we all know, the biggest game coming to Xbox this year, surprisingly, is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG as it's known, which has done 13 million or whatever it is on PC already, and it's not even officially released. And by the way, when it comes out on Xbox One this year, it won't be officially released either. It's going in the game preview program. So they did this big article on the developer of the game, and it's a very kind of rags to riches kind of story. And in the article, it talks about, you know, how it's going to Xbox One and how they're talking to Sony about bringing it to the PlayStation 4. And this has people feeling a certain kind of way, obviously. On the one hand, you think, well, Microsoft maybe should have opened up the pocketbook and, you know, done something to get this game locked up. The problem with that is when you have a close to probably 2-to-1 deficit in consoles, how do you make up for that amount of sales? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm just looking at it from the developer side, right? If I'm the developer and Microsoft is like, hey, how much will it take to lock it up? Well, you look over there and you say, well, I have 60 million potential sales on the PS4 side, right? Of course, it wouldn't sell that many, but how do you make up for that? You know what I mean? Like, it's a difficult scenario. The one thing that we do know as Xbox fans, and I said this when Dead Rising 4 came out, I said this when it was originally announced, I thought that, you know, just the way Microsoft is lately, they don't lock up third-party exclusives anymore. It's usually just some kind of time deal or where they helped out the developer or something like that. What's going to help out Microsoft hold on to the game a little bit longer, I believe, is the fact that Sony has no game preview program. Microsoft had to send people over to the developer to get this game up and running on Xbox. Sony won't be able to do that. Sony, I don't think is going to publish it or anything like that. It's probably something that'll come a year, 2 years later. Who knows? Who cares? You know, the game is going to be associated with Xbox. If you want to play this big phenomenon of a game on a console this year, you're going to have to play it on Xbox. Hell, if you want to play it on a console next year, you're going to have to play it on Xbox. There's no way that game is going to get a final release in time next year to release on PlayStation 4. And they're focused mostly on the PC version, and Microsoft had to send their elite team over to help get it over to the Xbox One in the first place. And also hence the publishing and marketing and things like that. I understand it's a bit annoying or whatever, but hey, we're going to be the first ones to be able to play it. You know, this is just how Microsoft is. I don't think Phil really wants to pay to keep games off of other platforms. That should be seen by the way that even a game like Max the Curse of Brotherhood ends up on the PS4, right? Like, I truly believe if he had his way, or if, like, some people in Microsoft had their way, they put their games on everything that they could, because that's the way to make the most money. Unfortunately, that's not really indicative to helping you sell your consoles and your hardware, so I think if that's a catch-22, that's the only reason you're not seeing that completely. But I truly do believe that Phil Spencer and Microsoft in general feel like the best thing that they can do is, you know, sell their games on as many platforms as possible. Now, whether or not you agree with it, they should do that. I mean, that's up to us individually, but I don't think that it's a terrible thing. I think that, you know, Microsoft is doing what they can, and it would be nice if the game was exclusive on Xbox One. But hey, it's not going to be that way. It's like Xbox fans tend to like overreact a lot of times, myself included. But at the end of the day, we're getting it first. We're getting it for I don't know how long. People said the same thing about Minecraft, remember? Oh, what's the point in getting it for a year? I'll just wait and get it on PS4 or PS3, whatever. And then it ends up selling 20 million copies on Xbox 360, right? Because it had a year on there. And same thing with, like, in terms of new IP, just look at Titanfall, right? That game, even though the second one went to PS4, it still sold better on Xbox One. It's still associated with Xbox One. PUBG is going to be associated with Xbox One. This isn't a big deal. Enjoy Cuphead, enjoy Forza Motorsport 7, enjoy PUBG. This is the only place you're going to be able to play it this year on the console. So, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about it? Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.